Hey guys, today I'll be bringing you around the nguyenhueflowerstreet. As you know that Tet is coming, so basically that it's common for this street to be decorated with very colorful flowers, especially bright colors, for example like red, yellow, etc. Actually, giving flowers is also a custom when visiting relatives and also for the families during the Tet season in Vietnam. Without further ado, let's go and explore down the street on a very hot day to see the sceneries of it. So this is where our starting point is. You can see that a Ho Chi Minh statue. And as I navigate through down the street, under the very hot weather, I have this drink from Gong Cha to help me to cool down as I explain to you the features of the flower street. The number 80 behind me actually represents the number of years since Vietnam gained independence from the French colony. So it's actually on the 2nd September of each year, and the next one is on 2nd September 2025. This is actually a national holiday in Vietnam. Moreover, if I remember correctly, that this day actually falls on a Tuesday, so they actually compensated it with an extra holiday on Monday before the National Day, so that to give a 4-day long weekend. The number 95 behind actually is also significant in a sense that it represents the 95 years since the founding of the Vietnam Communist Party on the 3rd of February. So the next one upcoming is on 3rd February 2025, and this happened to coincide with the day sets of Tet. Behind me you can see two snakes in a love shape. And actually, there are also Vietnamese and English versions of the New Year greetings. In Vietnam, it's called Chúc Mừng Năm Mới, and in English, a Happy New Year. You can see somewhat of the forest as a background. And after some flowers, and you can see there are the snake eggs right in front of me, with a lot of snakes on my left and onto the right. The snake eggs, by the way, look like some dinosaur egg. The snake eggs behind me look like some dinosaur eggs. I actually mistook them to be dinosaur eggs, but after I take a look at the context around, it's actually snake egg. Massive loads of flowers, and they are everywhere in this park. And with many striking colors. Whether it's on the terraces or steps, whether it's in like a broken shells of the shell of the snake eggs, they're just everywhere. Very colorful, a lot of people. They're also wearing the Vietnamese costume, taking memorable photos. A notable feature in the flower street is that there are also exhibits of the consulates of the various countries, or you can say embassies of various countries. For example, like Italy, Korea, which especially Vietnam has very close relations to, Indonesia, countries also like Netherlands. They're all wishing Vietnam a happy Tet holiday. Other countries from the various embassies include Russia, China, and also Thailand, I suppose, right behind me. And don't forget, United Kingdom, United States also. The exhibit behind looks so cool, man. Got Instagram, a very trendy thing, and also a tuk-tuk taxi. I feel looks like this booth from the Thailand embassy stands out in wishing Vietnam Happy Lunar New Year. Don't tell me this looks like Singapore, because apparently what's behind me looks like some super tree in a garden by the bay in Singapore. The decoration of flowers is showing the Vietnam land area. So the one and the star is actually located all the way up north in Hanoi, and we are actually located somewhere at the south in Ho Chi Minh or Saigon. So it's a pretty creative decoration over here, surrounded with some other flowers of different colors. You see there are many other different colors of flowers, batch by batch, with trees in front. Look at the AI robots behind. So actually, if you take a look at the heart-shaped body, and this is where the photos of the face of the people will be shown. But that only works in night time and not in the daytime. So what happens is that people actually queue up along here, one line, and you need to raise up the hand for 3 seconds, wait for camera to detect, and the photo will be taken. Thereafter, you'll be shown within the hut area. We wait for 15 seconds, so do remember to position your face in the hut area. Another important flower, especially in Vietnam, is called the lotus. And behind me is a very humongous, super big snake. And wearing a Vietnamese hat on top. So this landmark actually marks the end of the nguyenhueflowerstreet in the daytime. But apparently, it's not over yet. Because the daytime and the nighttime, the sceneries are totally different. So, showing you a night scene very soon. Hey guys, I'm back. Just is during night time of the flower street. So you can see that behind is actually there are a lot of lights added to the decoration of flowers and also the snakes. So it's very beautiful. So let's explore in more detail. You can see behind there's a massive crowd, and it's not surprising that given this Lunar New Year's Eve, we only left like a few hours left before we cross into the year of a snake. Generally, you can sense a festive atmosphere over here. Not only by the crowds of people, there are also people playing bubble games, and there are also people wearing the Vietnamese traditional tet costumes, gathering together in large groups. And not only that, foreigners also, like myself. So this, and also the music behind adds to the joyous atmosphere. One difference between the daytime and nighttime. The nighttime you can see there are the movie clips being played more for the commercials. You can also see that the crowd, although many people, but moving in an orderly manner. So you can see there is one lane, the crowd is moving in the opposite direction as me, and right now I'm going in forward direction. So the direction is a little bit like how the Vietnam traffic is. It's basically driving on the right hand side. There is loud music blaring from behind. Very vibrant, very festive atmosphere. Pumps up the crowd heartbeats. I just realized one thing. It's actually a live music band, a performance going on. Performing another music item. As we look forward to the new year with new blessings. So I also hope good luck for everyone. And say bye-bye to the Year of a Dragon. Do remember to share, like, subscribe my YouTube channel so that you won't miss any important updates. Remember this adventure, be home or away. I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye-bye.
Tôi lại gọi các cháu vào xem cùng để các cháu có thêm thông tin, rất là thích, rất là tiện. Nếu không có việc theo hỗ trợ thì